Welcome, beautiful you. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Alina Pope. I'm a spiritual coach and I help powerful women to step into their highest vibration, to step into their highest frequency, into their identity soul and manifest the life and the business that they're meant to have. If we already know each other, welcome. Thank you for your likes, all your comments, and all your subscriptions. You are swinging from your smallness to your highest frequency. You are already abundance, darling. You are already power. You are already unconditional love. You are infinity. You are already that. You are just used to play an old story, a story that is not yours, a story that you have inherited and it's stuck into your genes, into your energy, and it seems so real. A story that you can't have that, you can't be that successful, you are not abundant, there's lack, life is difficult, you don't have what it needs for you to become the one you're meant to be. You cannot have love, happiness, success, and money. Well, who do you think you are? That's an old story, and that's not your story. That's the smallness in you. And yes, you have inherited energetically through trauma, through transgenerational trauma, through all the energetic absorbance that you've created, that you have allowed yourself to do, because you chose to. So you can have different experiences at a soul level. Spiritually, everything that you are experiencing, you living, that bank account, that relationship, that business, that career that it's killing you, everything, it's your choice. You have manifested it for you to have the experience of it, for you to see, do I like it or I don't like it? Of course I don't like it. I want that success. I want that abundance. I want the ease, the purpose, the happiness, the joy. Of course you do. But you've created the mess as well to see what it is. Because otherwise you'd be bored to be all happy, all successful, all gorgeous, all happy in looking good and sexy. No. You created a bit of mess first. So today we are going to go and we are understand how to spot that smallness, that limited, that weak version of you. And I'm not saying vulnerable, weak energy, and how to step into your highest frequency, your divine you, your most abundant you, your soul's identity. So first of all, both of these are identities, are energies. Both the smallest you and the highest you are identities. That doesn't mean that the smallest version of you is like, oh, I can't believe I'm like that. Like I used to believe about myself. Oh, weak, vulnerable, oh, sensitive emotions. Who has these? Like who has time for this? No. Or your divine you is better than the smaller you. No. Both of them are aspect of you. Both of them are in your energy. Both of them make you the best version of you. Both of you, your shadows and all that you haven't integrated about you is part of the queen in you. Both of them are manifesting the abundance that you desire when you integrate them. Yes, your smallness, that weaker you, that vulnerable you, that sensitive you, that the one that doesn't like the way you look, the way you doesn't like the way you are doing things, the one doesn't like the way that you're procrastinating things, that it doesn't like all that. It's part of who you're meant to be. So That smaller version of you is, or better, has started into this experience on this earth through what you have inherited from your parents, from your past generations. So, as a baby, you came with an initial energy. You've inherited from your mother. Maybe your mother was having it. Like I've spotted very clearly how I was manifesting my mom's traumas. Easily. You are a domino effect. So you came into your body, your perfect baby body, with those energies, with those traumas. And guess what? Whatever you might have had, not being good enough, scarcity, lack, being too much, you have experienced again and again as your child. So, not being good enough, guess what? If that energy was into your energy as a baby, when you went to school in, I don't know, year one, reception, whenever you started school, your art teacher said, well, this drawing is not so good, so we're going to start work here and there. Because you took that as your truth. And then later, when you received your maths test, whatever, of course it wasn't good enough because you haven't answered all the questions, whatever your teacher wanted to. And therefore, you consolidated that inner belief, I'm not good enough. I'm not good at art. I'm not good at maths. And you don't even have to be good at them, to be honest with you. You have to be good at what you desire, what you want to be good enough. And then when you're a teenager, I don't know, you failed an exam. Like I failed an English exam, I can't even remember. And my whole world collapsed. The embarrassment, the shame. I thought the whole country knows that I failed an exam. And so on and therefore. And then you get as an adult. And when you're about to open the camera and start speaking about what you're passionate about, you're like, bloody hell, I'm not good enough. Or like, that one is better than I am. No, you are good enough now. Now, right now, you are good enough at that what you desire. That zone of genius inside you, that gem inside you. Or you came as a baby with the lack and scarcity, of course. I know it very well how my parents lived. I know very well how my grandparents lived. I know very well how my grandparents fought in the war. I know it all. That energy was in my body. And whatever your parents have been through, it's in your body. That lack, that scarcity, oh voila, it creates more lack, more scarcity. Like I was born in a communist era and I've eaten chocolate 3 times by the age of 9. Of course, all I was thinking, oh, there's never enough food, I don't have that which I desire, and so on. And therefore, even now, or better said, few years ago, when I was working like a lunatic, because I always thought there's never enough. We're not going to have food. We're not going to have money to go on holiday. I'm not going to have money for my clothes, blah, blah, blah. Because that energy was still active in me. And guess what? It kept on manifesting again and again and again. So all that, it's not your story, gorgeous. All that is not your story. It's your parents, your past lives, however you want to call it. But it's not your story. So, you kind of understood how your upbringing manifests today. Today, when you look into your bank account, or you look at the way your business looks like, or when you look at how your life looks like, it's not you. It's your upbringing. And all those voices that have been created for the fact that you once took the decision that you're not good enough, or that your mother took the decision that she's not good enough, or that your grandmother once took the decision of that's not good enough. You are manifesting that energy today until you become aware. And you say, hold on. Yes, I'm not good at maths. I don't want to be good at maths. Yes, I'm not good at creating spreadsheets. Forget it. Other people are good at that. That's other people's zone of genius. I am good at coaching. I am good at teaching. I'm good at that. So which story are you playing? Right. How to identify that smallness? I'm going to give you a few clues about spotting them into your life and business. First of all, you are not making money through your hobbies, through your passion, through your zone of genius, and you are stuck in a career that is killing your creativity. You would love to have that business, but yeah, I have to be safe. And you are playing the safe story. I have to be safe, like I did, obviously, so many years. And I still spot myself sometimes. Oh, I'm going to do that little project for... Whoa. Alina, what are you doing? Are you doing it because you like it, or are you doing it so you can be safe? That's the question. Another aspect would be holding on to old energies that keep you small. Partners, clients, people, thoughts, beliefs, actions, patterns, ways of being that keep you small. Are you playing the story? Oh, but my mother and my father were always doing that. If it's not in alignment with you, that it keeping you small. So stop doing what your mother and your father were doing. Unless it's in alignment with you, unless it's you there and it's not their story. Well, my community used to do that. Okay? Is that in alignment with you? Is that your passion there? Or you just repeating that story because you know it so very well, and just like a broken CD again and again, it says that story. No, let it go. Let it go, whatever it is. Another aspect, not prioritizing you. And I have been the mother Dolores of everyone else. Everyone else was on my list except myself. No. Today you change. You prioritize yourself. You prioritize your body. You prioritize your mind. You prioritize your energy. You prioritize your needs. What do you need? And you're not selfish. You need them, you take them. I used to be, oh yes, I'm like at the bottom of the weekend, something. No. Now it's Saturday morning, it's my time. Or in the evening, or whenever, in the morning. I love my walks in the morning with the dog. Years ago, like, who has time for that? Prioritize yourself. Honor yourself. Honor your body. Honor your mind. Honor your needs. Honor yourself. That will change your life. That will change the way you manifest. That will change your highest frequency, your alignment. So, what to do, first of all, when you experience them? I'm going to give you 3 examples here. What to do when you experience lack. And I'm going to share with you how my last 30 pounds changed my vibration. Years ago, it was on a Wednesday. I remember clearly, it was on a Wednesday. I had 30 pounds into my bank account. And I knew that on Monday, I have to pay a subscription. So, initially, massive panic attack. Where is the money coming from? How am I going to do it? So on and so forth. That old story, that smallness, yes, again and again into my body, my fear, like belly anxiety, and so on and so on. And I had a choice to change my vibration that moment. And I knew that that's not the way forward, because that small vibration will only manifest more small vibration. And I'm not going to say that I changed it, but I started to change my vibration. And my nails had to be done. And I'm like, okay, so we'd better go and have our nails done. And I heard this voice inside me. out of your fucking mind. How can you go and have your nails done? Where are we gonna get the money from? Just my inner child, panic, not feeling safe, being in the same experiences from the past again and again and again. So, when you experience something like that or similar or whatever, you are benefiting an infinite times more if you raise your vibration to go and feel good with that money than to hold on to the money. But where is the rest of 70 pounds coming from, and so on, which was the story that my smaller me was playing. So how can you raise that vibration into that moment? Go and feel good with that money. Go and raise your vibration with that money. It will pay an infinite time back to you. Because you stop playing the old story and you start playing your own story. What to do when you experience rejection, right? Rejection. Partner, clients, family members, parents, whoever you want to, it's showing you, it's mirroring you this. The question is this one. They are only copying you. They only reject you because you reject yourself. So my question is, which part of yourself you're rejecting? You do not like the way you look, the way your body looks like. You do not like the fact that you are too sensitive, like I used to. I was like, brush it, but who has time for feelings? You do not like the fact that you might be vulnerable into one aspect of your life or business. You might not like the fact that you're sometimes aggressive and you are speaking words that you shouldn't speak. And I knew I was a bitch sometimes. Phew. And until I learned to love the bitch in me, yes, I was like, bloody hell, I was a bitch again with my husband. Or with someone else. And I kept on playing that story until I integrated that version of myself. Until I integrated the fact that actually I wasn't paying attention to me. I wasn't honoring my needs. Going to a massage is not a luxury. No. It's as basic as drinking water. Basic needs. You raise your vibration. Gorgeous. So, I'm going to leave you with the last few things of how your smaller you chooses versus your highest you. Yes, the choices that you're making. So, your highest you chooses ease, right? You want to enjoy it, to be easy, of course. And your smaller version of you says, no, but we have to work hard for the money, because again, she's playing an experience from your childhood. That's what I've seen into my childhood. My parents struggling for money, arguing, fighting all their life. I haven't seen ease. So when I was bringing this ease, energy, divine energy into my energy, into my life, my lid was like, hell no. What is this? What do you mean? Not working hard? Not working, not bringing yourself onto your knees for the money, or thinking that you don't deserve? Yes, because that's all I knew. That's all I inherited. I didn't know that actually ease and money is just energy. And they come to you when you're ready to let them come to you. So choose ease. You are ease. Your highest you chooses ease, to create with passion, with love, all that you desire into your life and into your business. Another one. Your highest you might choose time off. Yes, breaks. And the little one says, hell no, we have to work. What we have to finish this page, it better be done by 5 o'clock. So which one is going to go on long term? Which one would you benefit more from? Of course, if you take time off. Of course, if you honor yourself. Of course, if you honor your body, your mind, your energy. Of course. Your highest you chooses connection. Connection with who you are. Connection with yourself. Your smaller one said, no, we don't have time for that. This wish, whoa, energies, what's that? You will benefit an infinite times more if you take time, stop, connect with yourself, connect with your divine you, connect with the life and the business that it's meant to be yours when you allow it to come to you. So beautiful you. Raise your vibration today, now. Raise your vibration. Elevate your emotion. Give yourself time. Give yourself space. Give yourself, invest in you. You will manifest in infinite time easier and better things and a happy life and business, because you are that already. You're just playing the smaller version of your story. So, I would love to know how this landed to you. I would love to know, how do you alchemize that smaller version of you, that slave in you, that transgenerational trauma that it's still very active, and how you honor the highest version of you, how you honor that queen in you. And we'll speak about how your life and business will look like after you make this energetic shift. So my beautiful you are already abundant, powerful, unconditional love. You are already everything that you desire. Just allow it. Just allow it to come to you. You are that energy already. It wouldn't come to you if it wouldn't be meant for you. And until next time, beautiful, I'm sending you infinite love, light, and power. You are that already.